Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my review for WWE 205 Live for April 9th, 2019. And I'm just going to get right into the show. We have the commentary team of Aiden English, Vic Joseph, and Nigel McGuinness. And the show started off with Gentleman Jack Gallagher versus Humberto Carrillo, with Drew Gulak on commentary for this show. Um, and I thought this was a really good way to open the show. The whole story behind this match was they were doing this to kind of teach Humberto Carrillo a lesson, so that way he would, be able to wrestle Gentleman Jack Gallagher and finally start to see that he doesn't really need to do all that flying, high flying. He could just stick to the mat and do submissions. So that was kind of the basic point of this match. Um, but yeah, Humberto Carrillo looked pretty strong in this match. Um, they start off by chain wrestling each other, and he hit a lot of really cool arm drags and high cross bodies and stuff. But then eventually, when he went to do like an arm drag from the top rope, Jack Gallagher caught him into a fireman's carry and hung him up on the top rope. And Gentleman Jack Gallagher gets the heat for a while. He hits a really cool drop kick onto Alberto Carrillo. But then eventually Alberto Carrillo mounts a comeback. He hits a really cool high cross body, and he hits some awesome maneuvers onto Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Humberto Carrillo hit like, while Jack Gallagher was on the floor, like, hit a really cool arm drag, like, lifted him up and did it. He hit a really cool flip dive on the outside, which Drew Gulak on commentary wasn't very happy about. Humberto Carrillo hits a really cool dropkick right to the back of Gentleman Jack Gallagher's head, but then he eventually goes for his finisher. But Drew Gulak is just losing it because he keeps telling him not to do this high flying moves, and Humberto Carrillo keeps ignoring him. So he gets on the apron, he shoves Humberto Carrillo off, which means Humberto Carrillo wins by disqualification, and Humberto Carrillo beats the crap. I'm sorry, no, Drew Gulak beats the crap out of Humberto Carrillo, hits a wicked clothesline on him, and he goes to attack on some more to really teach him a lesson. But Gentleman Jack Gallagher stops Drew Gulak, and I'm kind of thinking, what's going on here? They're supposed to be in an alliance. But Gentleman Jack Gallagher hits a wicked headbutt right onto Drew Gulak, kind of finally sticking up for Roberto Carrillo and sticking up against Drew Gulak, which I was very surprised about this. This was definitely a direction I didn't really see them going into this feud. So I don't know where this is going to go now. If this is going to lead to a tag team match with Drew Gulak finding another tag team partner to face um, Gentleman Jack Gallagher and Alberto Carrillo, or if they're going to do a triple threat match with all these three guys. I'm really interested to see what happens. And yeah, this was definitely an interesting turn I didn't see coming, but it wasn't like one of those turns that didn't really make any sense. I actually kind of think it makes sense. So yeah, I actually was happy about this. Um, so yeah, I like this. I thought the match was pretty good, and I really like the angle that they set up coming out of it. And then Buddy Murphy's backstage, and he did say that Tony Nese at WrestleMania finally stopped the Unstoppable because they're having a rematch on this show for the Cruiserweight Championship. But he said that on this show, he's going to prove why he's the best cruiserweight in the world and become a two-time Cruiserweight champion. Tony Nese cuts a promo backstage, and he says that it took him 15 years to get the Cruiserweight Championship, and he's not going to let Buddy Murphy take the title off him tonight. So that was pretty much that. I actually liked the backstage interview. I thought it was good. And then um, Drake Maverick was backstage, and he meets with Ernie Lorcan, and he goes to talk about his future in 205 Live. But Cedric Alexander intervenes because he wants a rematch with Ernie Lorcan, and Drake Maverick ransom it for tonight's episode, because if you're watching this, this is being filmed on Tuesday, April 16th, and tonight's 205 Live. Um, but um, but yeah, that was that. But Oni Lorcan said that he came to 205 Live to take out Cedric Alexander, because Cedric Alexander said that in their match, in the original tournament, that he's going to be a big star in 205 Live one day, but to do that, he's going to beat the man. And Cedric Alexander wishes him luck, and then that was that. I really like this. I actually thought this was a nice way to kind of really bring a storyline into this match, and I really like it. I really can't wait to see Orny Lorcan versus Cedric Alexander. And then we had the main event. It was a Cruiserweight Championship match. Cruiserweight Champion Tony Nese versus Buddy Murphy. I thought this was a great main event. I really enjoyed it. They both start chain grappling each other, and Tony Nese pretty much is out wrestling Buddy Murphy throughout the beginning portions of this matchup. So Buddy Murphy, when he comes off doing a flip in the corner, tweaks his knee, but we find out that he was just playing possum. And Buddy Murphy throws Tony Nese shoulder first into the post. He throws him into the barricade, and he really gets the heat on Tony Nese. He hits a flip dive on the outside and then a meteora from the top turnbuckle, but doesn't get the win. And then eventually Tony Nese mounts a comeback. He hits a moonsault dive on the outside, and he does everything to Buddy Murphy that he did to him. So earlier in the match, Buddy Murphy threw Tony Nese into the barricade and then into the barricade again and over the announcer's table. Well, Tony Nese does the same thing to Buddy Murphy, which I kind of thought was a nice storyline element in the match. And then Tony Nese hits a pump handle slam, but Buddy Murphy kicks out. He hits a wicked power bomb, but Buddy Murphy still kicks out. Buddy Murphy hits a sit out power bomb. Tony Nese kicks out. He hits a wicked high knee, but Tony Nese kicks out again. He goes for a second one, but Tony Nese catches him, hits a suplex into the turnbuckles, and he goes to hit the running knees, but Buddy Murphy catches him, and he hits a high knee while he's on the apron. And Buddy Murphy tries to put Tony Nese through the table, but Tony Nese is just limp. He can't really seem to lift. He's just dead weight. Can't really lift him up. So Buddy Murphy breaks the referee's count. But we find out that Tony Nese was playing possum. He backdrops Buddy Murphy onto the announcer's table, and we think that Buddy Murphy's going to get counted out, but Buddy Murphy just beats the count, getting back into the ring, and then he hits a sunset flip powerbomb he hits a super kick into the corner, then a powerbomb off the turnbuckles, and doesn't get the win. And then Buddy Murphy hits the Murphy's Law. Tony Nese ends up kicking out, which was a nice near fall because not really a lot of people have kicked out of that move, so it puts it over. And then Tony Nese hits a German suplex into the corner, and then he hits two running knees, one jumping running knees into the corner. Covers Buddy Murphy, gets the win, and Tony Nese retains his Cruiserweight Championship, which makes sense because, he just won the championship not that long ago. You really don't want to take the title off of him right now. And I'm assuming they did this rematch because the Superstar Shakeup, it's already happened, but I don't really know what's happened. I haven't seen anything about it. I imagine that Buddy Murphy is going to be moved to Raw or SmackDown because he's basically done everything that there is to do on 205 Live. There's really nothing more for him to do. So I'd imagine they're going to move him either to Raw or SmackDown. I would prefer SmackDown because I think he'll get booked better there, but we'll have to wait and see. As for what's next for Tony Nese, I really don't know. I would like to see him, feud maybe with Drew Gulak because I think that would be awesome. Or, maybe feud with Oney Lorcan. I think that would be pretty cool. But we have to wait and see what's next for Tony Nese. But yeah, this match was just great, though. It was everything that the WrestleMania match should have been. But it is what it is. But I thought this was a great match. I think this was a way to make it up to the fans that really didn't get to see this match. The crowd was very into this match too because this is mainly the hardcore fans because it's post WrestleMania edition of 205 Live. But yeah, the crowd was great. They were chanting 205. This is awesome. This is wrestling. Things like that. So that was awesome. So if I had to give 205 Live a grade, I thought it was a great show. I don't think it was quite like an A show, but I'm gonna give it an A minus. I thought it was a fantastic show. I really enjoyed the matches that were on it, and I enjoyed the setup for the Oney Lorcan and Cedric Alexander match for this week's episode. So I'm gonna give it an A minus. I thought it was pretty fantastic. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content and click on the bell so that way every time you upload a video, you guys get the notifications for it. And make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM Brothers and I'm Talking 80 YouTube channels. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.